New year, same Scooteasy. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I have a pretty fun video here to show you guys. This is a team I built around Koraidon with, of course, best boy Chiyu. Now, this is a super fun team. I did play this quite a bit on the Showdown ladder. I think I got up to like top 100-ish. I was like 1750 on the best of one ladder. Honestly, it's so much fun with this team, right? It's my first time playing VGC in a hot minute. You know, I took a little bit of break after Perth, and I do apologize for that. But yeah, your boy's back, and I'm having quite a lot of fun with this team here in front of us. Now, guys, this video will be slightly different, I guess, to the way I normally do these kind of videos. First, we'll jump into Showdown. I'll show you guys the team, the EVs, and whatnot. Do a little bit of a breakdown, nothing too crazy. And then we'll do a little bit of a showcase of the team. So, yeah, if you're interested in that, obviously, I will do my best to leave timestamps down below, so you can obviously skip the intro if you want. And, you know, you can check out the team, you know, report or whatever you want to call it. And then, of course, check out the battles. So, yeah, I'll leave that down below. But, yeah, let's jump over to our Pokemon Showdown and talk about the team. So, as you guys can see in front of us here, we have my Loaded Sun team built around none other than Koraidon. So, a little bit of backstory on the team and as to why I decided to build around Koraidon. A big reason is, you know, I've come off a little bit of a break from VGC, and I noticed two Pokemon kind of rising up a bit, right? One being Zamazenta, one being Kyogre. Now, one of the things with Kyogre, it's a water type. A lot of the time, they want to play with things like Urshi, Incin, and Rillaboom. And what are they all like kind of struggle into? Dragon types. So because of that, Koraidon has like a really solid matchup there. And a lot of these Kyogres right now as well are playing more of like a balanced setup. You know, things like Lefty's Calm Mind. And they don't really want to get into a pivoting war with them on like Koraidon, which I do think is pretty interesting, right? But the other big thing too was Zamazenta, and that's a big reason why I decided to go with Loaded Dice. One of the things with Zamazenta, right, is it's a steel type. Steel is weak to both fire and fighting, right, which are the two main moves that Koraidons normally run. Blitz and Collision Course are both very, very solid, and also very good at, you know, kind of baiting out the Terra, right? And the thing with Zamazenta is a lot of them right now are going for Terra Dragon. Now, Terra Dragon is obviously a fantastic defensive typing on it, especially too because a lot of the Dragon types right now aren't really running Dragon moves outside of like Miraidon, right? And then of course, if you want to, you know, talk about Raging Bolt, but these are ones that normally don't want to drop a Draco into you because being a Steel type, it doesn't really care about the Dragon moves, right? But when you have Koraidon there, it can really, you know, play these mind games, and it's also really good to pin with a mon like Chiyu. So for example, if you get onto a board state where, you know, you've got the Zamazenta on the board in front of Koraidon and Chiyu, you can go for things like Overheat and Scale Shot. If they don't Terra, Overheat's going to one-shot them. If they do Terra, Scale Shot will kill them, especially if their friend is something like a Qian Palp. So I thought I had a really, really unique matchup into the metagame right now. You know, some of the ones that really struggled with were things like, you know, I wouldn't say necessarily struggled with Zama, but, you know, it does have some of those, like, really solid matchups. But I think with the team I built around it, I was kind of able to patch up some of those poor matchups, right? Like things like the Kali Eye, even the Miraidon matchup a little bit as well. And we'll kind of get into that with the team. So the set here is pretty standard, at least for Koraidon. Terra Fire, fantastic defensive typing. Obviously, resist Fairy, resist Ice. Just very, very good. Not to mention as well, you've got Flare Blitz, and also you set up the Sun. It's a no-brainer. It's the best defensive typing on the Mon, and it's also incredibly good offensively, right? Fluttermane on this team. Now, I went back and forth. There were a lot of things I looked at with this Fluttermane. I was testing, you know, originally, you know, like more supportive sets. I had things like T-Wave, Taunt, Icy Wind. I also tried like a hybrid offensive, you know, where I was like running things like Icy Wind and whatnot. I even tried like Thunderbolt. I ended up just settling on this set here. And a big reason for that is it really felt like I never needed the extra speed control on this team, right? Between Scale Shot, Scarf, Chiyu, and Whimsicott, it really felt like I just didn't need it. And because of that, I felt like Focus Sash, Modest, Max, it was just simply really good. And there are a lot of games as well where, you know, a late game Terra Fairy Fluttermane in Sun, it does so much damage, especially if you get it next to Chiyu. It's kind of insane. So that was a big reason there. Now, Golden Go, this is also, I just realized they're level 100 for when I was getting the team in the game. But Golden Go also played a pretty interesting role on this team, right? So when you kind of look at it at first, like it maybe doesn't necessarily fit. But a big thing for it is the fairy types. Now, this team does kind of struggle to hit fairy types. Like Koraidon's not very good into it. Its best option's obviously Flare Blitz. But this kind of just patches up, I think, a lot of bad matchups, especially with Terra Normal, right? A big thing I kind of found with this team was Kali Ice and Kali Shadow could both be kind of awkward to lead into. And Goldanger is really good into both of them, right? So obviously Gold is really good at baiting out the Terra on the Calyrex. And also, sorry, Calyrex Ice. And into Calyrex Shadow, Terra Normal is normally pretty safe. But the big thing with Golden Go as well is it kind of plays that mind game early, right? Where it's like, hey, are you going to Terra Fairy on the Shadow Ball? Or are you going to not, you know, Terra Fairy and, you know, you're going to eat the Shadow Ball, right? And then with Make It Rain, obviously, it's incredibly good. The Terra Fairy in front of you kind of just one-shot it. But yeah, with Terra Normal, it's really, really good into it. And honestly, this one, at first, I was like, it's probably the weakest link of the team. I'm like not kidding you. Golden Go, one of the best mons on this team. It has been absolutely unbelievable. One of the few mons on this team I do have a little bit of bulk on, but it just does so much damage. Honestly, like absolutely love this mod, man. Then of course we have the Goat Chiyu. Not much to say. This is timid. It should not be. It's meant to be modest. Yeah, it's just the fish, man. I played around a lot with this guy's EVs. At first I was like pretty bulky, but then I just realized like the bulk never came into play. Like I was like nearly max HP. And a lot of the times I was like living on 30. So it was like those HP points don't really matter. So because of that, I said, stuff it. Let's just go max. And honestly, it worked out. The fish does so much damage. As I said, really good at pinning mons with Koraidon. Obviously fantastic next to Fluttermane and Golden Go. And just a really solid mon. It patches up a lot of Koraidon's, you know, poor matchups. And when you put it in Sun, there are a lot of mons that just resist overheat that just die to an overheat in the Sun. It's honestly kind of crazy. Now, those four there are obviously pretty just four really good mons, right? Obviously really good with the Sun. But I think what makes this team really glue super well are these last two pieces. Now, this Whimsicott here has honestly been phenomenal. I have gone back and forth on a few of the spreads. I think this is one of the better ones. I had a lot of situations where a lot of other Whimsicotts were just like going to go Tailwind turn 1 and then taunt me turn 2, and it was like kind of sad. As you can see, obviously I'm not running taunt on this team. I am running light screen. But this mod, honestly, my MVP. Into the Kyogre matchups, you just click light screen. Into the Kali matchups, Kali Shadow, that is. You click light screen. Into Miraidon, you click light screen. And honestly, it's just a really damn good time. A lot of these mons here, especially like Fluttermane and Chiyu, both really specially defensive. So when you get it behind a light screen, it's like super good. And of course, like Iron Hands here as well as like AV and like built to be Spidef. So yeah, getting up a light screen into a lot of the special attackers is actually kind of insane on this team. I really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, it's just one of my favorite Pokemon. I absolutely love Tailwind, and I think this mon is just really damn good. As I said, it makes Rain like super easy. Like you get an Iron Hands behind screen into Rain, it's really good. Same thing with Miraidon. You get an Iron Hands behind screen in front of Miraidon, and it's like Iron Hands is the best Pokemon in this game. It's like you make it impossible to kill it. You get the attack boost from Miraidon, and you start drain punching everything. You start low kicking. It's really, really good. Terra Rock on this one as well. I'll kind of throw it out there. The only time I ever found I terrored this thing is when people led like Flutterfish into me, and I would just go like Terra Rock light screen, allowing whatever's next to me to live an attack, and then I Tailwind turn 2. Just a small thing, but I personally really enjoyed it. And then of course, finally Iron Hands. This mod on this team was just incredibly good. I do apologize. This was I should have changed this. That was my in-game set. I was quirky. I was trying to figure out how many speed IVs I had. Turns out I had 4. I should probably mention that as well. The pace. This is meant to be Brave 0, actually, not Adamant. It's meant to be Brave 0 speed, but my shiny had 4 speed, so that's what we went with. I'm gonna lose to Kali Ice because it's gonna be minimum speed. It's gonna be really, really sad. But yeah, this one, honestly, I can't say enough about this one. Iron Hands is broken, man. As I said, Terra Water, you put it behind the screen, it will just beat Kyogre teams. The Tornadoes, you're gonna one-shot it. Kyogre, if it doesn't Terra, you're gonna one-shot it. Urshifu, you're gonna one-shot it. Like the Incinge, you're just gonna Drain Punch him, heal it all back. It doesn't matter if you're -1, dude. This mon absolutely cracked. I love it to bits. The fake out like is also like really, really good as well. And just having a bulky pivot sometimes is like really, really nice to like help pivot around your mons like the Koraidon and the Chiyu, man. It's just, yeah, it's insane. As I said, damn, actually no, I am on the account. I can kind of show you guys where I am on the ladder with the team right now. Where am I sitting right now? I haven't played in like 2 days, so I probably got like a little bit of ladder decay would be my guess. Where am I? Joe Sheboygan. Let's take a look. 1703. What's that put me at right now? I think my GXE with this team as well is like 75% or something like that, which like honestly isn't too bad. God damn. Oh, so where am I? Like 1703. What does that put me at? I'm like 100 and something. Am I? There, I'm 143. It's like not the best, but honestly, yeah, 75 GXE as well. The team's performing really, really well. I personally really enjoy it, and I just want to show it off to you guys. So we'll jump back over to the cart, and yeah, we'll get some games in. So guys, as well, before I start this battle, I forgot to ask, question of the day: what restricted legendary Pokemon do you guys want me to build around? Right, going forward, I want to have some more fun. You know, I don't have an event coming up for a couple of months, so I kind of want to test some stuff out. I do have a Zacian team I might release in the next week or so if I can finally lock in on it. But yeah, what other restricted do you guys want to see me play? And what unique strategies as well? That's a big thing for me. I feel like a lot of the time I can be very cookie cutter and my teams kind of build themselves. Obviously, Chiyu gets slapped on almost every team. And I kind of do want to break that because I do feel like it has killed a little bit of my creativity, at least in the recent months. But anyway, let's focus on this game here. So, first thing, obviously, Kali Ice, one of the worst matchups for Koraidon, obviously. My first thought here is Goldengo plus Iron Hands on lead with Koraidon in the back. One of the biggest issues I think I find with teams like this is the coaching Iron Valiant just buffing up the Kali on lead here, which can definitely be kind of annoying. Let's think about this. I think these guys are probably fine. I don't think Whimsicott ever comes to this matchup. Question is Chi-Yu or Fluttermane. I think for this matchup in particular, we're going to go Flutter. I think Sash Flutter can be really good, especially because I'm predicting this to be Urshi Dark on these teams. So we'll see how our opponent leads this, and yeah, we'll get started. One thing I have just realized actually is if my opponent is Terra Normal Kali, we could be in a little bit of trouble. Okay, and it's also Terra Water Urshi. The question is, would he ever? I mean, now there's no point, right? This is just a free fake out, right? They just fake out the Shifu here for sure. Yeah, he can't like pivot anything into this. You just make it rain and we fake out. Because if our opponent here does click Trick Room as well, one of the good options is we can go Terra Water next turn, which maybe isn't. Oh wait, he just didn't Terra. Wait, hold on. This is a Specs Make It Rain, baby. This is gonna hurt. You're not sashed, are you? I mean, he went Glacial. Oh, that's so big. Do you want to know why this is so big? Because watch this. Because I don't need Terra anymore. Go Dream Punch. Man, this is actually so big for me, dude. Oh my god. Because I don't need Terra Koraidon anymore. Wait, I mean, the only thing that actually would make me need it is going to be that Gallade in the back. Or not Gallade, Iron Valiant. But this is fine. I'm pretty sure hands should just like tank anything. Because I'm guessing the Surging's coming into hands here. This was dumb. Wait, no, we hold this. Do we hold this? 86. Oh, that was only 40. Come on, Goldie. Come on, Goldie. That's my goat. Dude, bulky Goldie. It's the way. Specs bulky gold. God damn. Ah, look at that. It's a free double, baby. Well, we wasted our Terra, but Gold Angel, man, what a beast. I'm actually surprised my opponent went for that play, if I'm being honest. But, I don't know. Maybe it was the right play. We'll see what he's got in the back here. The question now, though, is, do I need to preserve Goldango for any reason here? Or do I need to preserve... You know what actually was super free, and I can't believe I missed it? That was just Make It Rain and then switch in Koraidon. I'm actually really mad at myself for that. That's really frustrating, actually. Okay, it's Bolt, and it's this. Okay. So how do we want to do this here? Our opponent still has Terra available, right? That's fine. We have Scale Shot to nuke the right slot. We also have Scale Shot to nuke the left here. The issue is, I think we probably lose both pieces, but I also don't think I can afford to risk my Fluttermane Sash right now. I think we just have to send it. And we just go Drain Punch here. I think this is our only play. Yeah, because we're just going to die to T-Bolt here. I mean, unless Hands holds it, but I don't think we're going to hold it. There's also the issue with wasting my Terra, man. Bit of a pain, but it is what it is. Come on, Hands. You can hold this, surely. Hold it, Hands. Yeah, no chance. All right, so. The big question now becomes, does my opponent have Terra Fairy? If my opponent's Terra Fairy, we're... Oh, it's Lorb too. That's painful. So... Can I ever... I probably can't afford to protect, right? Because I think the issue, if I protect her and he doubles Fluttermane, we're in a lot of trouble. And if he Dracos the... I'm pretty sure if he Dracos Koraidon, we're probably okay as long as Koraidon attacks the Ogerpon. Because like, the thing here is Ogerpon doesn't get an attack off, does it? I mean, it's Life Orb, so it's not AV. I could probably blitz the right slot here. The issue here is my 2-mon's also Speed Tie. I mean, Ogerpon just doesn't beat Koraidon 1v1. I think this is fine. If he Terra Fairies, he Terra Fairies. Koraidon just beats it. Yeah, show me Terra Fairy right now. Or Terra Electric too. Terra Electric's also fine. Okay, yeah, that's okay. He can't one-shot either of my mons here, and I'm pretty sure he just loses this. If he Thunderclaps my Chi-Yu, sorry, my Fluttermane, it's a little annoying. Okay, sick. Got him. This might just one-shot. Lives. That's why we have Dazzling Gleam, boys. And that should be bagged up now. Oh man, Iron Hands. I mean, really, that was Golden Go, actually. The fact that my opponent didn't Terra was kind of insane. Like, it kind of threw me for a loop, because, like, Terrafire wouldn't have been good in the face of this thing. But, you ready? Sash. I actually love Sash Flutterman in this metagame, too. I think it's so good. The ability just to eat an attack is, like, kind of insane. But we just go Collision Claw, so we just go Moonblast to end this. Oh! And that's one in the bag. Really? I hate how people do this. Like, why, man? Game's over. Game's done. Both my mons outspeed you. Both my mons one-shot you. Goddamn wasting my time. But regardless, really good showing of the team here. And I think you can see the power of the lead as well, right? Because, like, my opponent didn't really have anything great he could have led into me, right? If he leads Ogre Pawn into me, there's always the option of potential fake out, make it rain. Obviously, my opponent probably should have terrored Kali turn 1. But it's one of those things, right? We don't know what his defensive terror was. We also don't know what the speed stat was. If he did go like defensive terror plus a Trick Room turn 1 there, maybe Iron Hands just like wins the game under Trick Room, right? So, yeah, who knows? But GG to my opponent anyway. And yeah, massive shout out to Goldie, man. That Make It Rain was... All right, so we have a Kali Shadow team with Rain to start with. That's a little bit annoying, but nothing too crazy. I don't hate just going Brian Hands... Not Brian Hands, sorry. Is it Brian Hands? I think I want Goldie here. Go like Goldie Wims, you in the back, and then probably the fish, right? Fish is like good into everything but Shifu, but that's kind of where Whimsicott's going to come in and play, I think. Yeah, we'll do this. Because like worst case scenario, if he goes like Torn Shifu here, we can just go Koraidon plus like Moonblast, and it's like okay. If he leads with like Kali S, we can just go for something along the lines of Light Screen, Make It Rain. So we have a couple of options here, which does feel pretty damn nice. But these teams are always scary, man. It's just, you have to play like such a defensive lead just to like not get steamrolled turn 1. But we'll see how they want to do this here. I'm pretty comfortable with this lead and potentially pivoting as the game goes on. Okay, and he just goes straight for 2 mons that can't touch Goldie. This is perfect, man. So, the good news here is this is a free Make It Rain. I think we just double Tornadus here. Just go like Make It Rain plus Ruin Blast. No reason not to here. Make sure we kill through Sash. And yeah, he doesn't really have any pressure. Like high horsepower. Man, these max speed. He's max speed Sash. Okay. Joke's on you, buddy. Oh, what are we gonna lock the Rilla into here? Really good thing about this board state as well. If my opponent brings in his Kali Shadow this turn, it is the freest switch to Chi-Yu I've ever had. You just go like Terra Normal, Make It Rain plus go Chi-Yu, get some damage, and then Chi-Yu just wins the game. Go on, show me Kali Shadow right now. Show me Kali Shadow. You've chipped me. I'm in range of Astral. Feels good. Feels good. Feels freaking good. And we know we're faster than the Rillaboom here, so unless this is just some absolutely unhinged attack out of the Kali Shadow, we should be fine here. Chi-Yu probably does take a little bit of damage, but hopefully nothing crazy. And of course, Beads of Ruin's going to make up for that -1 we got there, so not quite the same, but it'll be close enough. Alright, show me Astral Barrage. Don't... Yes, okay, see. So Kali didn't Terror there, which is massive. Come on, Goldie. Just, as long as Kali ends up in Heat Wave range, we Gucci here. We absolutely Gucci. Show me Astral. You motherfucker. I got cooked. That's fine, though. We have Chi-Yu on the board now. And we just go set up a light screen. Astral Barrage. You should do, like, nothing, man. Ah, that Grassy Glove was a really good play. Why didn't I see it? Oh, God, that's a nuke. It's okay, it's Life Orb Kali. That's really good to know here. The big question now... I don't have Terra available. He isn't +1. I think it has to be go Koraidon and click Protect here. Because I need Koraidon to live just... Oh, I guess I could... There's always the option of, like, Dark... Oh, no, Overheat also just kills Kali Shadow here. Yeah, I think Overheat's actually fine. What does he have in the back? Anything that scares me? Yeah, the Fluttermane kind of scares me. Does the Fluttermane scare me? I think Fluttermane's probably fine. Let's just blitz to be safe. And we overheat. If I miss the overheat, I lose. I think. But if I hit, we're fine. Because he's gonna terror the Kali right now. Yeah. But your life orb, you aren't living this overheat. Oh, it's Terra Fairy too. Very nice. Come on, Chi, be the bestest boy. Yeah, that's easy. 07s for the Kali Shadows, boys. Crit definitely doesn't matter, I guarantee you. He's life orb, he's max. That crit don't mean shit. Well, 07s for him. And this also just puts us in like a really, really good position here. The only problem right now would be if a Sash Fluttermane comes out. That's the one thing that scares me right now is Sash Fluttermane. Because I'd be forced to Tailwind. And my Whimsicott might actually go down to, would Whimsicott go down to Gleam? Surely not. I mean, that wouldn't matter anyway, right? As long as... The question is if my fish is... Okay, it's Shifu. Don't even stress. It's Dark Shifu. We're fine. He can't hit me. Just go Collision Course, go Overheat, and we win. Whimsicott's healthy in the back, so... Yeah, GG. Dude, I'm actually so mad I missed that Glide play. Like, I thought the Terra Normal was so free. I'm actually shocked my opponent did that. I guess they didn't have a switch in, really, though. Oh, well. GG. We got there in the end. Okay. Lunala with... Is this Quad Dark? Ain't no way it's Quad Dark, is it? One thing I will say. This man behind screens is cracked here. And same with Fluttermane, actually. Is it that simple? Yeah, I think it's just those four, right? I think hands behind screens is like really, really good. And then we kind of just sack Fluttermane at some point. The only issue would be if it was like Water Shifu here and he brings Rillaboom, because then it kind of gets a bit awkward. But I think this is okay. He also doesn't have a way to redirect Encore here too. So if he does some weird shit with the Lunala, we should be fine. Okay, so this, honestly, not the worst case scenario for us here. Really, really curious what this Lunala is going to do. Is it going to try, like, Power Herb Meteor Beam me? I guess let's just try break its shield and we just get a light screen in case. Did that many people run Focus Sash Whimsicott? It really makes me wonder. I can't. Oh! Boys! He's locked in. He's locked in! You can't do that in front of Whimsicott, man. The goat about to come for you. Now, my question is, how heavy is Rillaboom, man? This is the one thing I hate about not playing on Showdown. I got no idea how much my low kick does to Rillaboom right now, man. This is bad, dude. This is bad. I mean, it's probably fine, right? Full HP. What's he got in the back? Does he have anything that's like really... Dude, nothing on his team switches into a fighting move. Unless it's Water Shifu. That's the only way. It's just like... It's just low kick and make him clap. Dude, I hope he protects. I hope he protects right now. That'd be even funnier. Just protect the Lunala, man. Like, when you have a Koraidon in the back, this is so good. Because, like, I don't care. Get the +6. That's fine. I'm like, get the +6. I'm gonna just Flare Blitz you twice and you're dead. Oh, he's U-turned out. Okay. Okay, what's eating the low kick? I realized probably should have just Drain Punch, because if it's like Umbreon or Chi, this probably does 0 damage. Okay. I mean, this isn't going to do 0. It is a Chi-Yu, but... We also have Light Screen up here as well. Now, boys, this is where we pull out the infamous Terra Rock Whimsicott, I think. We're behind screens here. Actually, no, this is... What am I saying we pull out Terra Rock? This is we just pull out... That's first turn Encore, so we have 2 more. I think this is... We Drain Punch this. We get Koraidon in here. Because what we can do now is like start actually putting pressure on that other slot. Because we could also just like, we're probably going to have to switch out Iron Hands next turn, I'm thinking. Because we get this in and then we can put pressure on whatever he sends in, plus send out. Oh, what if he Terra Ghost actually? That gets kind of annoying here, doesn't it? I should have Wild Charge. This was dumb. Ah, dude. I think I misplayed that. That should have just always been a Wild Charge and then go into Koraidon. It's also messing with my green screen when I put my arms back. Yeah, should have just been a Wild Charge. Because if Chiyu lives, then I'm in trouble. Because I can't just safely switch in my my Whimsicott next turn. Don't be Terra Ghost, man. Don't be Terra Ghost, man. He's gonna Terra Ghost here. This was so dumb. This... Oh. Thank you, good sir. Don't burn me. Hold on. Homeboy just did 70% on a heat wave to a resist? Oh, wait. He crit me through my screen. That's why. Of course. Well, I just buffed him up for no reason. He crits me through my screens. That feels really, really bad, man. Do I ever want to see him? I feel like I've really just wasted my Koraidon because of that crit. I should have done so much less damage. Please be Rillaboom. Yeah, sick. Okay. So he should have one more turn left here. This is fine. So I think I need to save my Koraidon here. What I'm going to do here is ignore Rillaboom now and just start chipping this thing down. Let's go back to Whimsicott. It should be Fake Out plus Carmine here. If he U-turns, it is what it is. Oh, dude, that crit is so bad. It's so bad. It would be kind of annoying if he calls this, though, and fakes out Iron Hands here, but... I mean, Koraidon puts so much pressure on that Rillaboom right now that it's, like, kind of... Feels kind of awkward for him, I think. But I definitely don't think I can Blitz. Okay, goes Fake Out. Perfect, we got that right. What that Fake Out there do was, like, 25. Okay. Now, this thing is lefties, and grassy terrain is the only issue. We should do a beat chip here. Yeah, okay, now we just encore him again and do the same thing. If he protects, even better. Yeah, there's no way Rillaboom KOs me here. Yeah, a bit of a slower game, but it's okay. Yeah, I just gotta make sure he doesn't keep getting that Shadow Shield back. Ah, dude, that crit's so annoying. Because if I don't get crit there, I could have just stayed in and like kept attacking. And it like wouldn't have been... Oh, that's Fake Out, Scott. Wild Charge, Encore. I dare him to protect. Come on. Come on, just let me Calm Mind you again. Make me Encore you into Calm Mind. And then show me some like actual good damage coming out of my Oh, he pulls it out. Okay. Okay. Good news, it's Focus Sash, which means my Whimsicott should outspeed this. How do we feel about this endgame here? I mean, Koraidon now looks pretty free. Fluttermane's also pretty free without the plus defense boost. He also can't Grassy Glide me, which means we are actually just incredibly free. Yeah, we're just gonna go Drain Punch here, and we're gonna go... Now, you know what? He's pivoting here. I think he's definitely pivoting here. I think he wants to reset that terrain for later. And he also wants to reset his Fake Out. Come on, prove me right, baby. Prove me right. In before he does it the other way and I'm cooked. He could actually... he's probably just going to U-turn me, isn't he? I mean, if he U-turns, actually, that's also fine. He could go protect U-turn here. No. I mean, he could just U-turn again. Like, that's still an option. And we get a nice little bit of chip here. All chip is good chip, lads. Yeah, and there's the U-turn, and Whimsicott lives, my goat. How do we endgame this? He's about to lose his Shifu, which is great. We get 1 HP back, which is whatever. I mean, I think the main thing here, right, is we just keep the pressure on this Lunala. I think all we do right now is just double Lunala. Am I going to lose my light screen here? Probably lose light screen this turn, right? But I don't think it matters. I think we just keep the pressure on Lunala. I feel like he has to fake out Whimsicott here, so like technically I could do something crazy and pivot it. How much do I need this thing to win the game right now? I think my focus sash Fluttermane is more important than anything else right now. Let's do this and let's go just Moonblast here. If he fakes me out, yeah, it is what it is. His issue here is if he does click the Calm Mind with, okay, and he goes the Moonblast, okay. We did have one more turn there, which is really, really good. Wild Charge, this should nuke. Yeah. And that should now just be in range of Flare Blitz. Harsh Sunlight fades. That's completely fine. The question is, do I back Fluttermane to win this one-on-one? Because this could just be like a Protect plus high horsepower. Hey, there's no way he can KO both my pieces this turn, can he? I think this has to be Wild Charge here. And then I think we Blitz here. Is Fire Blitz ever... Nah, I think we save Terra for the Fluttermane. 2 Terra Fairy Moonblast in Sun here should do a lot. Because I'm guessing he's just going to glide my hands here before he dies. But I don't think he... Yeah, okay. He can't KO both pieces here. If this is Terra Rillaboom, I think I lose. Oh, it's Terra Water. Okay, there's the chance. Dazzling Gleam still does a lot now. I mean, the Flare Blitz is still going to do a heap as well anyway. Grassy Glide comes out. We hold it. Who's he target is the question. Why didn't I double Rillaboom? Okay. Hold on. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. We're in with a shot right now. Because now Shadow Ball just kills left. Sorry, right. Shadow Ball just kills right now. And I don't think he can kill Koraidon. Okay, okay. We're back. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think if he KO'd Koraidon there, we actually probably lost the game. Because he could have just sniped my left slot with Glide. I would have had to KO right. It would have got really nasty. But I think our opponent gave us the win. I think. I could be wrong. I'm pretty confident, though. I just don't see how he gets through Koraidon here in 2 turns. This is just a free Shadow Ball here. And then there's no point in ever clicking Terra here. Just go Collision Course. Oh, come on, Fluttermane. Carry me to a victory, baby. And Collision Course. Go burr. Bang. Koraidon my goat. No cap on a stack, boys. No cap on a freaking stack. Alright. And then Shadow Ball should just be a one-shot here. This shouldn't even be in doubt. And if it is, Koraidon cleans up. Oh, I almost threw that one. That should not have been that close. That should not have been that close, but... Yeah, look, GG to my opponent, man. Lunala, bulky as hell. That one's so freaking bulky. Okay, and I'm a Koraidon team. Very, very nice way to round this out. 4 different restricteds in one video. You absolutely love to see it. Oh god, my first cough of the video. I'm sorry. I'm sick, guys. Whimsicott, Iron Hands, absolutely love it in this matchup. The only issue here would be if that Iron Leaves comes in lead, which is kind of why I think we need the big man Chiyu here, right? Chiyu outspeeds everything. My opponent does have Tail and control himself, but that should be fine. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Yeah, this looks good to me. Please don't have the Leaves, man. Leaves makes the mirror really difficult. Well, not mirror, I should say, but the Whim's hands into Koraidon. Okay, okay, okay. This, honestly, isn't that bad a lead for us. It's definitely not ideal, but it's not awful. We actually are absolutely okay with this. He intimidates us, but we get the attack buff. Fine, we'll take it. Now, the thing is, in this matchup, it's really important to get rid of that Incineroar because it opens up late game for Koraidon. So, I'm just going to Drain Punch it. I'm 90% certain I'm getting faked out here. That's fine. We're just going to Light Screen. We're going to heal. That's our whole game plan here. If he Volt Switches, he Volt Switches. We can play around with it after, right? He's going to go Terra here. Probably going to be Terra Fairy. If we get it out early, fantastic. Please be Terra Fairy. I mean, as long as he's not Terra Dragon. Okay, sick. Overheat food later. That's fine. Get Chiyu in with Sun, and we're going to cook him. That's completely fine here. He's going to fake... He didn't fake me out. He might have just given me Incin. Unless he parting shots here. I'm guessing he's going to Blitz though, right? If he blitzes, then we're in trouble because we lose our, difficult. That's fine. But as I said, we're trading pieces here, which is really, really important. Oh, actually, we have Light Screen up. This is probably choice specs. Even if we don't KO here, this is probably a pretty free switch in. Oh, do I ever? Trying to think here. So I can go Terrifier right now. You know, I'm behind Light Screen. This is 100% the play. Why am I even questioning it? Why am I even questioning this? So we can do this, right? The question is, do I just raw blitz left right now? It's pretty fucking free. It is pretty free, and we'll just wild charge here just in case. There's a chance we win a speed tie here. We'll also get to see if he's choice specs or not. He stayed in. Okay, great. I'm assuming it is specs. I think that did too much damage to my hands to have been AV. Please be like Lucas spread where he's a little slower. Ah, damn, it is what it is. Alright, well, we just took his Miraidon for like nothing here. He might parting shot my hands, but I think we're okay. What would be the only problem here for Chiyu late game? I guess Urshifu in Tailwind is probably Chiyu's biggest worry. Oh, he just raw blitzed me. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. If he does have Whimsy, I think we just double its friend and pray. Because the good thing though, if it is Whimsy, he has to close combat to kill either piece. So as long as it's not a Sash Shifu, we're okay. But aren't these teams normally Dark Shifu anyway? Because we're probably okay with Chiyu. Actually, that's a lie. Chiyu's still dead to CC. Okay, it is Bright Hands. So that's actually really scary. Bright Hands Whimsicott is a lot less scary. Okay. The question is, does Hands ever fake out here? I feel like Hands has to fake out here. Oh, wait. Electric Seed? I think Chiyu wins if it hits. I don't see Whimsicott winning this. If it has to Tailwind here, he has to fake out. If he fakes out Chiyu, good on him. But Heatwave might still win me the game. But I'm pretty sure we just one-shot Iron Hands if this goes off. Like, he's not AV. He'd want to hope this is a Turbo Hands. Ah! Please take out Koraidon. I beg you. Oh, fuck this fish, man. I'm pretty sure this is the first time this Chiyu's ever been put in a video as well. I literally just caught it in my Violet version. I don't think Whimsicott beats Chiyu 1v1 here. I don't think this matters. Actually, 10% of the time it matters. Yeah, didn't think it mattered. Fuck this Chew, man. Oh, dude. Wait, this was over, man. Just let me overheat cook him and I 100% win. Then he's gonna miss 2 overheats. I'm gonna get crit moon blasted. What'd that do? 36? I mean, he's got screens up on -2. Yeah, it doesn't matter. -2 with light screen up, but Chew just goes bub. I don't care. Chew's insane, dude. This is why it's my mascot, boys. This is why it's the mascot. This is the GOAT right here, boys. 100% the GOAT. Fucking shout out to you, man. Dude, oh, that was closer than it should have been. Closer than it should have been. Guys, if you made it to the end of the video, I just want to say a massive thank you. Obviously, yeah, like I'm just gonna speak for a little bit. I know I've been very bad with the uploads lately. Actually, let me like pull it up on the side screen here. If you've been following the channel for a while, right, you'd know I used to be super consistent. I've been really bad lately. I have put up like 0 videos this month. I put up 3 for the entirety of November, and I put up 2 for November. So 5 videos in what's essentially been 3 months. Very, very good considering August was like daily. But yeah, you know, I did put out a video about it in like at the start of December, I think, kind of explaining why I wasn't doing it. I was super excited to do more content this year, but I've been sick. A massive apology. I've wanted to do content. I've literally been sick 4 of the last 6 months. 4 of the last 6 weeks. Been bad. You know, see my collection of tissues. I promise they're full of boogers. But yeah, that's kind of why I haven't been uploading as much. I'm still sick. My throat's still sore, but man, yeah, I got excited. I was playing this team. I've been back on ladder. I was having a lot of fun. I was like, yeah, I got to showcase. You know, my GOAT Chew. You see what the GOAT does in Sun, man. It's kind of cracked. But yeah, so I just wanted to say, guys, like I kind of wanted to talk a little bit, right, about like the future. Yeah, and it's one of those things. Like I'm good. I'm glad. I'm finally like I'm ready to start making content again. I definitely don't want to pump out daily content. You know, I do apologize if you were someone who liked watching the daily stuff. As much as I did love doing it, it's so hard, at least when there's not something exciting. And what I mean by exciting is like, you know, last year, for example, 2023, formats were like 3 months long. For me, that was great. This year, or 2024, I should say, formats were 4 months long. Not quite as good. I always felt like that last month, I lost a lot of motivation in like the 4th month of the format. So yeah, it kind of does suck a little bit, especially going back to Reg G. That for me was like one of the big killers. But in saying that, I didn't actually do that much for Reg G last year. I think I did like the first 2 months hard, and then I went over to Korea, went to Japan. I took like a month off, and then I was like helping the boys prep. And then like right around the time I actually started wanting to make videos for Reg G again, they announced Reg H, and like all my focus went to that. So yeah, I just want to say I do apologize about lack of content. I want to make more. I'm trying. Again, I've been sick for the last like 2 weeks, so it's hard. But yeah, as I said earlier in the video, question of the day, guys, tell me what you want me to build with. As I said, I want to have a lot of fun. One of my issues I've really noticed over the last like 3-4 months is when I'm preparing for events in particular, I feel like my creativity goes downhill. And that was something I started noticing like end of 2023, was just the fact that like I'd be so locked into like tournament mode that I wouldn't be willing to try random stuff, right? Like I'm the kind of player where when I'm competing, I don't want to use something random unless it's like a super specific reason, right? Like I want to play good mons that are like slightly off meta, right? I like playing the mons that are, you know, good. Like I love Chew. Chew's a good mon. You know, I like Koraidon. Koraidon's a good mon, but Koraidon realistically is probably like the 6th or 7th best restricted, maybe 5th if you want to like really push it up there. But yeah, I really enjoyed stuff like this. I also really enjoyed my Zacian team. I spoke about it like 6 months ago when I originally like built the first version of it. I loved it. I really like Zacian. I think that mon's like really slept on, and maybe the reason I like it so much is no one plays it. I don't know. But yeah, if there's any, you know, unique restricteds, unique Pokemon in particular you guys want me to play with, please let me know down below. I'm all ears. I wanna spend at least like the next month trying to be as creative as possible. I do have another regional coming up in March, which is gonna be really interesting because I don't know if I'm actually even playing in it or not. But I will be there regardless. But it just kind of depends how things kind of roll. I won't say too much on it now, but yeah, if things do come up, I'm sure I'll let you guys know in the near future. Yeah, if you guys made it to the end of the video, fucking shout out to you. You know, I'm glad to be back. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I hope you guys liked the Scale Shot Koraidon. I feel like Scale Shot didn't really get to shine today, but I feel like everyone on the team did really, really well. I think you got to see what I was talking about with the Iron Hands Whimsicott as well. Like, obviously, we played 4 sets. We got Koraidon, Kali, Lunala. It was pretty good in all of them. I'm pretty sure we won 4-0. Did I beat the Kali team? Did I beat the Kali Shadow team? I think I did, right? I overhit to one-shot the Kali Shadow, but he like, I don't know, dude. I'm pretty sure I won 4-0. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I won 4-0. I'm going crazy. I'm getting tired. It's getting late. Yeah, guys made it to the video. Massive shout out. Let me know what you think of the team. Let me know what you want to see in the future. All that good stuff. Yeah, catch you guys on the next one. Peace.